Hello guys, this is McF1y with TJ and Let's Play, and I'm back with another episode of Need for Speed to Run the Challenge series. Today I'm going to do the Winter Blast, as you can see here. Next I'll be doing the Plains Estate challenge, so we're going to get right into this Winter Blast. I want to thank you guys for all the comments, the views, the likes, always appreciated. And I'm going to try to pick a different car than I have been picking. These Lamborghinis here. The speeds, I don't know, they're not really that great. They're okay. I'm not going to pick the Porsche again. I've picked it like 3 or 4 times now. I think I'm going to go with the Audi, just because it seems to be the fastest, I guess. And I haven't really, I don't think I've driven this one yet, so I'm going to go with this. Can't really pick anything else for that, so we're going to go with this simple color here. I do remember the winter part of the story mode was one of my favorite parts because it had like this avalanche type chase that was really epic and really cool. I don't really know if that's going to be involved in this particular challenge series in any of these races, but we'll find out soon enough. I did also notice today that as I was when I signed on, I had an update, and after I updated, they had gave me 2 or 3 other challenges, the Italian series and Italy versus the world or something like that. So I think it's like 3 more they've added on. Like I said, this right here, I don't know as far as the challenge series goes. I'm not pumping them out really fast. I'm taking my time with it. It's probably a series that will last maybe until the mid to end of February. And then I'll probably decide what I'm going to do next on this channel. Right now I have a couple ideas of what I want to do next, but they're not set in stone just yet. So the challenge series right now is all I have going on this channel. My personal channel, I have a couple of different things going on, but for TGN, this is all I have going on with is the Need for Speed. So I'm gonna try to finish this, and I'm also gonna do Plains Estates today as well. That will be the next one. After that, I'm gonna try to do the East Coast Express again. I started doing that one, and I had a hard time getting through the first race. Oh shit! Whew, fast. As you can see, slippery with this ice. I had a hard time getting through the first race. I actually couldn't beat it the first couple of attempts I tried it, and I just had to walk away from it. I think it's called New Jersey Double Back or something like that, and I've been having a little trouble with getting to the final checkpoint. For some reason, it seems like there's not enough time between the 2 checkpoints for me to get there, for whatever reason, so I've been struggling with that a little bit. And that is the reason why that one hasn't been done sooner. I know a couple people asked for that one, so you have to excuse me, I had to skip it, because I was getting quite frustrated, and I decided to go with the Winter Blast next. See if we can spin him out a little bit, so we can get ahead here. Gotta hold him off for 10 seconds, we should be able to do that. This is a simple overtake 3 race, and I kind of remember this track from, I think I raced Caesar in this particular part of the track on the winter storyline. And the snow and ice is pretty slippery in this game. I mean, you see I'm sliding all over the place, but it honestly isn't as bad as you would think, considering I think if I had a car that had more challenging handling, it would be different. But this here has just normal handling, so it's not too bad. We only have 1 more car to overtake here, and we should be coming on that pretty soon. See him right here. Probably just kind of glide past him real smooth like that. How you like that? But we'll just hold him off here for the next 16 seconds. This race should be pretty good. So far this Winter Blast is not too difficult. I'm not gonna get too cocky just yet, because we are just starting. It's the first race. We have 5 total. On platinum time. Don't think it's gonna last though. It's not. We're gonna go to gold, which is absolutely fine. We're gonna finish off this race. But for the most part, I have been enjoying the Need for Speed challenge series. I haven't pumped it out as fast as the campaign or story mode, because it's just been so many. It's just a lot to do. I've been doing 1 race per 1 series per video, and so I've been taking my time with it a little bit more. Been working on my personal channel, and just doing this every couple of days. I've added a couple extra guys who asked me to add them on PSN. I've added you guys. as well. Maybe I'll get some races in with you guys eventually. I just haven't really had time to do that in between recording this and recording some other games. So for this next car, again, I'm not going to pick the Porsche again. I kind of want to drive this because I haven't at all, even though it's not the fastest car. I haven't really drove this either. Have I drove this? I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'll go with this though. I'm not sure if I drove this or not yet. I can't remember, but we'll go with this for this time. And I'll pick that Lambo next, I think, if I have the option to do so. And we'll go with this right here. We'll just pick a, I don't know. We don't really have a lot of options here. I may go with this green. Yeah, we'll go with this green. You know, the customization is lacking in this game, so we really don't have a lot of choices. But hopefully that changes in the next Need for Speed that comes out, whatever that may be. And this is a finish in first, so it's a sprint race. Maybe not be too difficult. This car isn't extremely fast. The Porsche is a lot faster, but again, I don't want to pick that again. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to work with this. Like I said, this car isn't as fast, and it doesn't really have the oomph as other cars have. I think it was like it took like almost a little over 4 seconds for this car to get up to speed, so it doesn't really have the pickup. So I'm gonna have to play a little more of a tactical game here. As you can see, they're pretty far down the road. I'm gonna have to work on taking these corners pretty tight, and that's what she said, in order to make up a lot of time here and catch these guys. We're in 7th place, so maybe I can get some people right here, maybe edge out a couple guys. And again, like I said before, passing AI, the best time to really do that, especially in a tight race like this, is in corners, in turns, because on a straight shot, if you're in a car like this that really is not as fast, they will go past you like they just did with me. But if you can catch them in a turn and you can make that turn aggressive, which I know a lot of you guys don't like doing, you can really pass a lot of cars. And that's really how I pass a lot of people. And people say, oh, you know, I slingshot out of a lot of turns a lot because I go in really hard. And that's what she said. But I know that's not the way you should drive, but in this particular game, since it is it's a game, it's not reality, you can play, you have a little more looser playing around with it, as far as not really going slow in and fast out. You can just do whatever because it's a game, so you have a little more of and you can use your imagination a little bit more on how to get past these cars, and that's exactly what I do. You know, I know people don't agree with that, but that's my driving style in this game. A little more aggressive, a little more wild, and kind of, you know, I crash, but hey, it's fun. And it's fun to watch. Sometimes I have some awesome fucking wrecks. Wrecks that you won't see anywhere else. Oh, maybe I could wreck him. Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, I wish I could have spun him out. That'd have been awesome. I really want to see someone go off the cliff. I really just want to knock someone off this cliff and just see them go flying. And as you can see, the slippery ice here, you really lose traction on it. Oh, that turn was so close. But still able to pull out a little bit. And still pretty ahead. I gotta watch myself here though, because he's right behind me, and the finish line is coming up quite quickly. So I'm gonna have to watch myself because I don't want to blow him past me at the last second here like he did before. Gotta keep these turns pretty tight and just use my NOS here, and I can see the finish line, so should be fine. Yeah, they're pretty far back. Hopefully we can keep a gold medal. We did, so we got 2 gold medals so far, so that's not bad. That's not bad. I really want a platinum, but we'll stick. A gold's good. A gold is good. Oh, hopefully we can level up too while we're at it. We're so close to leveling up to level 14. Again, these levels, as you level up, the higher level you get, it does let your car go faster. From what I read, it gives you a chance for your car to go faster, and even if your car is like Like it says, this top speed maybe like 180. I think. I don't know if you always hit 180. I don't think you do, and I think that those levels allow you to hit 180 and then go faster with your NOS, with your boosts. So it does give you a little extra something as you level up. We're gonna go on down here to the third race. All right, I don't have a choice between two cars. Here we got the Camaro, we got the Ford. I drove the Ford before, I believe. I know I drove the Camaro 1,000 times, but I do like the Camaro. It's faster. So we're gonna go with that, and we'll pick a different kit here because I don't think I really played with the kits yet with this car. And of course, they're freaking sexy. Oh man. Ooh. I think I like this third one right here. Just how the rims, yeah, how it pops out like that. I like the way it sits like that. I like the way it sits. I'm gonna go with that. Alright. They really give us more colors here, man. This is like the bare minimum here. I'm gonna go with this red and like a carbon or metallic black, or whatever it is on top. Alright, double black diamond. Finishing first. We got another sprint race. I wonder why it's called double black diamond. Maybe like black ice, maybe. Yeah, maybe like black ice. That's probably what it is referring to. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, this Camaro is one sexy car though. All right, let's see here. We're in 8th place. I do remember this. Oh, this kind of looks familiar, actually. This track, this part of the track anyway. And this Camaro definitely has some kick, so I'm not really going to use my NOS too much right away because I know that in straight out shots, this car can really kick some ass. And ooh, one thing though that I'm really gonna have a hard time right now, I know right off the bat, is because this car already has very challenging handling. It likes to do whatever it wants to do. Combine that with snow and ice, it's gonna be, this may be a little bit of a wild ride. And there's traffic, so yeah, hopefully this won't be too bad. Hope I won't like face plant into any trucks or anything like that, any vans or buses. But I'm not gonna put it past myself because I do that all the time. But we are in 4th place, which is pretty cool because I thought I was a little further behind, but I'm not. Let's see here. They're pretty lined up here, so if I can get some speed, I can pass a couple of these guys. But so far, not too bad as far as the ice and the handling. Considering this car has a mind of its own. Just kind of letting the ice do most of the work with the turns. Which is something that I would recommend if you're playing this and you're playing on this Winter Blast level. Just let the snow on the road and the ice on the road do a lot of the turning for you. Especially if you're driving a car like this muscle car that has the handling is, excuse me, I have a cold, is more challenging. And you won't really have to put a lot of work into the cornering because the ice would do most of it for you, and the drifting. Like I really don't even have to do anything as far as the drifting because it would do it itself. Based strictly on the friction. Based strictly on the physics of the ice. I'm gonna try to hold this first place position. These turns are gonna make it a little difficult, but this car has a very fast pickup, so should be okay. I see the finish line, so hopefully I can hold them off. Kind of swaying in the breeze here, but gonna try to keep it together right around this curve. Don't crash into any cars. Oh my gosh, swervy. It's alright though. Still got it. Car's all fucked up, the front end is horrible. Oh man, that's not gonna pass inspection. That is not gonna pass inspection. Got a silver medal there. Oh man, sorry, my my voice is really The cold is really kicking my butt right now. But we did level up finally, and we get a whole bunch of unlockables as well. Alright, Black Mountain. We're moving right along on this one. Not too bad. I haven't really had many restarts on this particular Winter Blast. But these challenge series do get more challenging as you go through. Like when you start off with like Coastal Run, and the ones at the beginning there are easier. As you do go along, they do get harder. Alright, so I think I'm going to pick one of these Lambos this time. Simply because I haven't driven either one of those before. And I've driven the Porsche and the Ford and all that. So I'm going to go with one of these two Lambos. They're pretty close as far as stats go. So I don't know. I don't think it really is going to matter too big of a difference which one I pick. I'm just going to pick this right here, I think. Yeah, and then let's see what kind of kits it has. Maybe we can make it look extra cool. It has like a retro look right now. Ooh, yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. The red's nice too, but we just drove red. That black's nice. The white's kind of nice too. It has stripes. I think we'll go with the blue though. Definitely a big fan of blue. Alright, this is a beat a rival race. Alright, so there's a rival race. Hopefully not putting myself at too much of a disadvantage picking this car, because it really isn't the fastest car that I had that I could have chosen. But hopefully I can just use my driving skills and the ice to really maneuver my way around, and maybe I can crash him or something. I mean, this game really isn't always about being the fastest, you know. It is about tactical strategy, and if you can crash them, like I remember with Caesar and his brothers, you know, I knew right away that I was gonna have a problem with them, because they were in these muscle cars and they're a lot faster than the car I was driving, and their pickup is a lot faster than what the car I was driving at the time. And I knew that with 3 cars, you had 2 brothers were kind of like boxing you in, as Caesar pretty much made his way down the road. I mean, you really can't outrun them. The only thing that I could have done was crash them. I had to take care of them so that I can catch up with him. And in a situation like this, my first thought is I need to take him out. I need to find some way to take him out. So automatically, when I get a chance to, I'm going to try to crash him, because I need to create some distance between me and him, because honestly this car isn't as fast as what he's driving. And right now, right there was a lucky break to be able to slingshot past him, because he made a tactical error. As you can see, he's like right on my ass. So let's see if we can take him out, like right there, like that spun him out. So like that should be enough. Hopefully, we're gonna see how many seconds behind us he gets. I'm just gonna put my foot on the gas right here and just kind of lay on it for a minute, and not make too many tactical errors here. You know, he's 10 seconds behind, so now I can kind of ease up a little bit, and kind of make my way through this race and not have to worry too much about him being right on my ass. Like, that is the kind of things you need to think about when you're racing this game. You know, people are talking about, yo, you didn't pick the fastest car. It's not about the fastest car. The fastest car can be great in certain situations, but it's also about your driving style, your technique, your strategy. And in this case, I think I just proved that point. This is definitely not the fastest car I could have chosen, but I still get the job done. He's still about 9 seconds behind me because I made a tactical, correct decision. And I should be able to hold him off with 9 seconds. And you know, the finish line is about a little bit over a mile away, and he's still pretty far behind me. So I'm still feeling very, very comfortable. I'll put a little NOS on right now just to give myself a little extra speed, a little extra distance, to give myself a little extra comfort. But other than that, I think it's pretty much smooth sailing unless I really fuck up around this corner somewhere, which I don't plan on doing. So, you know, we're dropping down a little bit from gold medal to silver, but I'm fine with that. Here's the finish line right here, so we're good to go. Even though my car is still fucked up. Oh, man. Oh, we got a fucking bronze? Come on. Come on. I was kicking ass. Alright. So we got a bronze. That sucks. But we got a perfect run, though. So that's always good. Alright, so our last one is just drive. And then continue on here. And again, like I said, if you have any choice on what you want me to drive, what series you want me to do, like I said, next I will be doing the oh my, it's my good friend. I love this car. I love this car. Oh man, what kits they got? That's sexy. Oh, that's sexy too. I don't know, I kind of like it without the spoiler, but I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, what color? Ooh, I don't know. Not that Caterpillar green though. My Praying Mantis green is out. That black looks pretty fucking sick. That red's awesome. All the blue. Ooh. Oh, that red. Oh man, that's so sexiness right there. But that black is so fucking hot. I think I want to go with the blue though. Blue's like my favorite color. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. But as I was saying, this is a time challenge. But as I was saying, if you have some preference as to what I should do, if you guys want to see the Italian one, like before I finish other ones, then you tell me in the comments, and I will do that one after I finish the Plains Estates, and hopefully get that freaking East Coast Express one done. And then I will knock off I will do Italian challenge or something like that if you guys want to see what that one is about, because that is brand new. I don't even know what it's about myself. And I will do that one in fast in rotation, and continuing with the rest of the ones that came initially with the game, and then doing the Italian ones last. You let me know what you want me to do, or what you would prefer me doing or seeing, and I will try to appease you. But I'm definitely going to do the Plains Estate next, if it's not too horrible. I don't really know. I do remember the Plains Estates being not so much fun, but I think it was because I was driving. Oh shit, what the fuck? Didn't even turn. Fucking ice. It didn't even, but yeah, I remember the Plains Estates not really being great because I think mostly because I was driving that Camaro, and the Plains Estates really isn't made for Camaro. But so I think that's really what made that particular part of the game challenging for me, is because I was driving that Camaro, which you wouldn't actually choose. So, oh shit, can I make it? Alright. Oh man, I got fucking 10 of these? Oh god. This is gonna be a long track. So I wonder how they decide though what cars they give you options to choose in different parts of the challenge races. Because they give me an exotic car to go in this like hairpin turn type icy, snowy situation. I mean, I guess I can see why, because there's 10 checkpoints. The time between each checkpoint isn't that great, so they had to give you a car that had a beastly speed, and this has a beastly speed. So I just barely made that checkpoint, but this car has so much speed, it just kicks ass. It cuts through everything. So I can kind of see why they gave you this option. It would probably been like this or like a Lambo. Like I can see them putting like this or a Lambo in there for you to pick, because they have beastly speeds. But this car right here, I love this car. I drove this car for like the last half of the race and the run storyline, and I loved this car. You know, it was like it was the favorite car I drove in the whole entire game. Because I love exotic cars, and this is a super car, and it's insane how amazing this car really is, and the speed that you get on this car. You can see right there, I just ran completely off the road because, ooh, turning in ice and speed, and me flying into a turn is never a good thing. But this car really just flies, and I'm trying to make this checkpoint. I don't even know where it's coming. I don't see it yet. I'm gonna have 7 seconds left. Oh, there it is. Oh shit, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh lord. I'm only at 50%. Man. I'm like running the whole freaking Winter Blast track right now, because this is a long track. It's unbelievable. Holy crap. But the checkpoints are pretty tight together though. They really aren't that far apart considering there's 10 of them, so that does help out. And the streets are clear, there hasn't been any traffic, so that helps out a lot. Oh shit, can I do it? Wow, I've been just cutting it close with every single one of these checkpoints here. I mean, I'm still on platinum time, which I can't believe, but we're really cutting it close. There's an extremely crazy turn coming up right here. Hopefully that doesn't fuck me up too much coming out of that turn that slow. There are a couple turns coming up here that are gonna... Oh, fuck. Exactly. Oh, man. That was ridiculous. Oh, shit. Can I do it? Whew. Oh, my God. I barely made that one. Oh, that was close. Alright. We only got a couple more. I can do it. Oh, yeah. These turns. Oh, fuck. There's a crazy one coming up. Oh, boy. Oh no, oh lord, yeah, it's bad. I even put the brakes on like a lot compared for me. That was like a lot of braking for me. You know how hard that was? I actually used the brake in a turn. I'm not gonna make it though with this one. Oh, did I? Oh shit, I thought I made it. I just barely missed it. Oh, I just barely missed it too. I just gotta make that turn a little bit tighter. And I'll have it because I just need a couple seconds. Or half a second even. So I just gotta make this one crazy turn a little cleaner. And I should be okay. Hopefully. I'll cross my fingers. Alright, so let's break this. Start breaking here. Taking down the speed just so I can come around this a little bit tighter. A little bit tighter. There we go. I gotta get this one a little clean too. Not do a little too crazy. Oh boy, I can get it. Okay, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. 5 seconds is a lot of time. Alright, we only got 2 more. And I can kind of see it up there over the hill, so another freaking crazy turn coming up here. Keep it clean as we can, as much as we can anyway. Alright, we're in gold medal time. I'm gonna drop down to silver right now, but it's gonna be okay. Considering these turns are freaking crazy. 12 seconds, I got plenty of time to get this one, so I'm not worried about it. And then we'll just have one more. Considering this track was extremely long, it wasn't that bad. It's really just about moving pretty fast through this track. I wish they would have gave us an avalanche like they did in the story mode. That would have been completely fucking epic and awesome. Alright guys, that was the Winter Blast Challenge Series. Again, it wasn't too horrible. I will be doing the Plains Interstate Challenge next. I think it's what it's called. Then I will again attempt the East Coast Express Challenge. If you guys would like to see the Italian one faster, just let me know in the comments, and I will do that one faster. Again, this is Nerd McFly with TGN Let's Play. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Italy versus the world or something like that. So I think it's like 3 more they've added on. Like I said, this right here, I don't know as far as the challenge series goes. I'm not pumping them out really fast. I'm taking my time with it. It's probably a series that will last maybe until the mid to end of February. And then I'll probably decide what I'm going to do next on this channel. Right now I have a couple ideas of what I want to do next, but they're not set in stone just yet. So the challenge series are not all I have going on this channel. My personal channel, I have a couple of different things going on, but for TGN, and this is all I have going on with is the Need for Speed. So I'm gonna try to finish this, and I'm also gonna do Playing the States today as well. That will be the next one. After that, I'm going to try to do the East Coast Express again. I started doing that one, and I had a hard time getting through the first race. Oh shit, whew, fast. As you can see, slippery with this ice. I had a hard time getting through the first race. I actually couldn't beat it the first couple of attempts I tried it, and I just had to walk away from it. I think it's called New Jersey Double Back or something like that, and I've been having a little trouble with getting to the final checkpoint. For some reason, it seems like there's not enough time between the two checkpoints for me to get there. For whatever reason, so I've been struggling with that a little bit, and that is the reason why that one hasn't been done sooner. I know a couple people asked for that one, so you have to excuse me. I had to skip it because I was getting quite frustrated, and I decided to go with the Winter Blast. It seems to be the fastest, I guess. And I don't think I've driven this one yet, so I'm gonna go with this. Can't really pick anything else for that, so we're just gonna go with this simple color here. I do remember the winter part of the story mode was one of my favorite parts because it had like this avalanche type chase that was really epic and really cool. I don't really know if that's going to be involved in this particular challenge series and any of these races, but we'll find out soon enough. I did also notice today that as I was when I signed on, I had an update, and after I updated, they had gave me 2 or 3 other challenges, the Italian series and Hello guys, this is McF1y with TJ and Let's Play, and I'm back with another episode of Need for Speed to Run the Challenge series. Today I'm going to do the Winter Blast, as you can see here. Next I will be doing the Plains Estate challenge, so we're going to get right into this Winter Blast. I want to thank you guys for all the comments, the views, the likes, always appreciated. And I'm going to try to pick a different car than I have been picking. These Lamborghinis here. The speeds, I don't know, they're not really that great. They're okay. I'm not going to pick the Porsche again. I've picked it like 3 or 4 times now. I think I'm going to go with the Audi, just because it's the next. See if we can spin him out a little bit, so we can get ahead here. Got to hold him off for 10 seconds. We should be able to do that. This is a simple overtake 3 race. And I kind of remember this track from I think I raced Caesar in this particular part of the track on the winter storyline, and the snow and ice is pretty slippery in this game. I mean, you see I'm sliding all over the place, but it honestly isn't as bad as you would think, considering I think if I had a car that had more challenging handling, it would be different. But this here has just normal handling.